Alright, so welcome to Brotherhood and Alliance podcast. This today is about fitness and sports. Fitness, what we use for training, how we train, everything like that, our pre-workout, our protein, and also the pitfall after. So, I'm going to start it off. I've started this for 2 weeks now? C4. It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to have another one right now. I've even got my water. I'm going to have one right now. So what do you guys take?
I don't take pre-workout.
Boom!
I used to take ABS.
What the hell is that? Oh, ADS.
ABS.
Oh, I've never heard of it, ABS.
You know.
No.
No,
Good.
what's that?
It's good.
Big tall thing.
No, that was the little black one that I had.
Thinks.
No, that was the little. No, the ABS was the little black thing that I had.
James, so you've never taken a pre-workout?
I have done, but they don't do anything for me.
How do you
I don't get any, because I've tried 4 or 5 different ones. It's not made a difference to me workout.
Yeah, but how long have you given it?
A month.
Oh, really? You might be just one of those that's naturally gifted with a flexible, muscular man, like.
How many scoops were you having?
2.
Just a lot.
It
Really?
depends on the do. Some say take 1 scoop, some say take 2, but I've tried 2. I've tried having an extra 3 or whatever. I've tried mixing it with energy drinks.
See, I know, obviously now, I know that since you guys have told me not to take energy drinks with sugar in, because obviously the sugar itself. But I haven't even touched a monster in a month. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack for not having one.
See, my girlfriend's addicted to Monster energy drinks, so she's constantly got them in the fridge from there. I'll have one of them.
That's called thief.
I'm practiced.
So what's your protein then you take after?
At the minute, I've got this lean protein.
I've heard of
It's
that
literally
stuff. Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. I've got some supplements, like the is it lion's mane and chiliac or whatever you pronounce it?
Oh, is it? You know about the? Yeah, I know. SCH something in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I start taking them. So I've only been on them a couple of weeks.
I haven't touched Ski Max in years. I don't even think I've had. Last time I touched it was about 10 years ago. No, that doesn't do the math right, I think. About 10 years ago? That's the last time I ever had that sort of stuff.
So I've started on that. Then I've got some vitamin D and K2 supplements as well.
Yeah.
Do you need them?
I do suffer with low vitamin D.
See, that's what you could. Yeah, but that should be coming in your protein. That when after you finish, your protein should be picking up on your vitamins.
Not always. Depends on the protein that you take.
Yeah.
True. Depends on the ingredients on the protein, I suppose. Gazza, what about you? Have you ever had any protein after training? By the way, free advertisement.
When I was taking protein, I was on. I had to put on a lot of weight. I mean, I had to put on weight, so I struggled. I found taking, I can't remember what it's called now, it was USN, like mass gainer. There was a massive
Yeah.
And I took that because when I first started training and gymming, I was a rake. I weighed like 35, 40 kilos before I started gymming. So I had to find ways to put weight on. So with the mass gainer protein shake, I was having about 3 a day, as well as eating nothing but steak, rice, sweet potatoes, veg. That was basically my meals
How
every
many
day.
calories was you absorbing?
How many calories? To bulk up,
Yeah.
I was forcing myself to eat about 5,000 to 7,500 calories a day.
You realise
Bear
you
in
were
mind-
hitting the rocks level then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because before that, I was probably intaking about, what? I'd probably say 1,000 calories, 1,500 calories.
I see what you had spoke up with that. An average intake for a man, well, for any men, an average intake of calories per day, that's not even with training in itself, is between 2,000 calories to 2,500 a day.
Yeah.
When I used to be 20 stone, I wasn't even consuming 1,000.
You was eating not even 1,000?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Jesus Christ, what was you having to get 20 stone if you didn't eat 1,000 calories?
I don't know. I went for like a load of tests when I was younger because I had to do like a food journal of what I was eating every single day. And they
Yeah.
were like, "How are you this size if you're only eating like a bowl of cereal and a sandwich for your tea?" So I had to go for like blood
But then,
tests. So like,
having said that, then, there are people out there that have medication that make them obviously up in weight as well.
yeah,
And not only that as well, it's also certainly fat, isn't it? The more fat you have as well, you generate up.
yeah.
It's also what they call not what's it called? Not clean cut, bowl cutting kind of style.
Yeah, because when I was bulking, it wasn't clean because I had to eat anything and everything to help me put on that weight. But
Yeah,
with
a mate of mine is eating like 4 pot noodles a day. Especially also having lunch with steak, and then having like dirty chicken and stuff, and raw meat and stuff on the fucking in the dinner at dinner time.
yeah, because I was eating, like I say, chicken and steak and rice with probably veg, or I'd have sweet potato and veg, or I'd replace it with whole grain pasta or chicken as well. But if I was short on my calories that day, I would just I'd go get a cheeky Mackey's, large Big Mac meal. So that'd always finish me off for my calories.
I got one
Yeah.
of those. Well, I did once when I was 18, 19, I think. No, sorry, 20. I tried for 1 month solid, and I don't know whether it's for bulking up or it was more to get into a fight mode kind of style of bulking up. I tried either KFC or Subway in the morning. At lunchtime, I had KFC or Subway, so it was one of the other ways. And then I had McDonald's for dinner, and I only eat them for a month. I am not gonna lie, it made me sick.
Oh yeah.
It's expensive as well.
What
Yeah, at
what
that
was that
point, I was
documentary
wasting
of that
money.
fella? Was that fella wasn't he? Didn't he lived off McDonald's for so long? Like every meal he had at McDonald's.
Bloody hell!
That's
It wasn't
sickly.
like the grandson of the owner or something, was he?
I don't know. I remember seeing a documentary years ago. This fella he lived off McDonald's.
Oh, for 30 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a clip about that a couple of years ago.
Guys, you know you're facing in a podcast, right?
Yeah, I can see my face.
Well, we can't.
Well, I'm in the screen. I've got my
I
head,
can see. I can't see his hat. But I can see the rest of him.
chest.
All we can see is this like his nose downwards.
Might just be the connection.
Yeah, maybe. James, this is the first time you're on Riverside, but I can feel the app.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, this is where all the podcasts have been happening lately as well. On there, whether it's live or on here, it's actually really good because I can record it on it, download it, and then I go straight to like CapCut or something and just edit it while I'm editing.
Makes it a lot easier for you then.
Yeah, and especially when I'm not screen recording it, because when I was screen recording it, me and Gaz and Aaron had a good conversation going, and I forgot to put the mic on, so all that conversation went away.
Then guess what he did on the next one?
Same thing.
He forgot to press record. He forgot to record it.
Take
Are we
400.
surprised? Are we surprised?
No, we wasn't.
And just double checking I've done the same for this one. Yeah, it's fine. So, what's your sets like now, James, at the gym?
It depends what I'm training and who I'm training with. If I'm training with my mate Julia, we'll do like 3 or 4 sets to say 10 or 12 per set. And if I train on my own, I normally go as many reps as I can do in that set.
Sorry, did you say 4 sets of 12?
Yeah.
What's that? Monday to Friday kind of stuff?
So
No,
it depends on when.
Oh, go on.
So if I'm training with Julia, which is normally like once or twice a week, so we'll do 4 sets of 12 per exercise. And then if I'm training on my own, I'll do 3 sets per exercise, as many as I can do in that set.
So like rep to fail kind of thing?
Yeah.
What, do you break it down? Do you do like back, shoulders, arms, that sort of stuff?
It depends on the week. So if depending on what days I've got Esme. So say like I've got Esme Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I won't train Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll train Monday to Thursday. And then like today when I've got a Wednesday, Thursday, I won't train Wednesday, Thursday, but I'll train the rest of the week.
So in a nutshell, you're giving yourself a 2 to 3 day rest per week.
Yeah.
Gaza, what was you training?
So my routine was I did.
Oh, there you are.
I did back and buys, chest and tries, then legs, stomach, core. I used to do my sets where I used to do 3 sets of 10, and once I've gone round, so once I've done my 5 exercises for my back and 5 exercises for my biceps, once I've done them, then I'll pick one different. It was different every week. One exercise that engaged both of them at the same time. I know all workouts kind of engaged them all at the same time, but they affected both of them quite a lot, and I'd do that until I failed. And then once I failed, dropped weight, failed, dropped weight, failed, dropped weight, failed, dropped weight, failed.
See, I'm totally different from you two.
Believe me, about 4 years, if I showed you a photo, if I've got it, I'll send it in great, but I'll send you a photo of me about 4 years ago when I was
Like I say,
gym
you're gonna have to now.
height, you'll see how big and ripped I was.
See, I haven't seen you in person. I can't actually picture you bulky, if that makes sense. Like James, I can picture bulky because he sends us the pictures. I can see him bulky. I just can't.
At my peak of gymming, I was about 90, 95 kilos.
That's around what, 14 stone, 15 stone.
Somewhere around about that, yeah. But it was
I'm just gonna
none of it
type.
bad. And my fat percentage was, I think it was like 3%.
Well, I managed to get away with a cheeky whale scale today. I managed to weigh myself. I come to 72 kilograms. So in the stone, I'm 11.3 in the stone. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I get you. He's got one of those little mini scales that,
You stand on at the doctor's.
Yeah.
So I weighed myself, and I can't believe that I was 72 kilograms because I've never reached 72. That was a big achievement for me. Well, it went to 75, 76, but I had trainers on and a hoodie on, so I took off a bit of that. But for me, I would say I was around 70, 72. I never hit that before. I've always stuck at 60 odd kilograms.
Yeah, I get what you mean. 'Cause I was the same.
What was you? What did you say you was?
When I was at my peak, I was 90, 95 kilos.
95 kilos.
Yeah,
So
but
what you
obviously
weigh
I
now?
was the same. I was the same as you starting up. Like when I first started, I was like 40 kilos.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
my goal was
You just shy of 15 stone. What do you weigh, James?
I've not weighed myself in a couple of months, but last time I weighed myself, I was about 83 kilo.
See what you are then.
about 14 stone.
Close, 13. So I'm literally 3 stone below James at the moment.
I haven't weighed myself in ages. I don't know what I weigh now. I've put on a bit of a gut, and I haven't gymmed in over like 3 years, 2
See,
years, 3 years.
I was told by someone who's been training for all their life and they found ways to get through injuries, never to continue on your weight or anything like that. But they always said count your calories every day, count your carbs, count your protein, because obviously that will help you out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was always
when.
told. Come on, guys.
No, go on, you carry on.
I'd say, while we're on the topic of like weighing everything, I was always told don't continuously weigh yourself because you get really like fixated on it, and you can, depending on what your goals are, whether you want to put on weight or lose weight, you get that fixated on it. It can really affect you because you get that. Oh, I'm not where I want to be.
I was that person, yeah. When I was
I was.
training heavily to get into fights and stuff, I was that person that went to the gym and after every single gym session, I was weighing myself. And I was having this kind of body, what's it, dysmorphia
Well,
about it.
yeah,
I was like, I was continuously over my head weighing myself every fucking day.
Yeah,
Despite
but
the fact that everyone was telling me not to keep doing it, I still kept on going on that weighing scale
it's
to
the
check my
same
weight.
as when you're looking in the mirror, though, isn't it? It's
yeah.
like
Yeah,
I was,
males
I
and
was just going
females
to
do.
say,
It's like you weigh yourself. You're like, oh, all right. But it's no different for you going into the mirror and going like, oh, like that, and not seeing the difference. Where everybody's commenting how big you are, like how
yeah,
much you've come on, but to yourself in the mirror, you're like, I still look small, or
see, that
I
was
still
me
look
as
like I've
well.
lost any weight.
Yeah, I was like that as well when I was training. My main thing when I was training back then was cardio. So I had a 6-pack, a solid 6-pack. Now it's more like a fucking 2-pack or a fat pack. But I was solid training for it, and I was constantly in the mirror like, yeah, it's good. No fucking muscles.
On the kitchen side. But yeah, I think the problem is with the weight bit as well. Obviously, you see it a lot in actors, and obviously it is a health risk.
Mm,
And that's when, like, take Christian Bale for example, when he did, what was it, Slender Man, or Wicker Man, Slender Man was it?
what are
It's
you on
where
about?
he did a film and he was basically a skeleton. Literally, he had nothing
Oh,
on him.
yeah.
And obviously then he's doing Batman and then having to go and drop weight. Like when they're consistently up weight, down weight, up weight, when they've got to lose weight quick. And it's like
I
stuff like that
was.
affects your
I
health.
remember watching an interview with Tom Hardy. You know that film he done, Warrior.
Yeah.
He was going on about how much he had to bulk up for it, like how much he had to constantly eat and eat and eat. They were trying to offer him steroids and he refused to take it, but he was
Yeah.
trying to just get that weight up. He said it was the most hardest thing he'd ever done in filming.
It is. Well, bulking up and eating a lot is hard regardless because we all have that limit where when we've eaten too much, you start getting that sick feeling and you just want
yeah.
to throw up
Hmm,
to the
that's
point where
true.
you actually do.
What do you take? Question though. Here's a tip question, pro tip question. What do you take during training?
I've got some electrolytes, which I put creatine in, and then
Yeah?
a tiny bit of sea salt.
Hold on.
While I was training, I had one of those big
Where is
bottles
it?
I think I got it before. One of those big
Have a look at the
handled
room, Daniel.
bottles. They're
I'm
like
helping you look.
2.5 litres.
Yeah.
I had
Sorry,
one of
what was
them.
that? So what was you taking?
And
Sorry, what was you taking during training? What's the number one tip?
what the number one tip for during training? Keep yourself
Yeah.
hydrated.
What did you say?
Keep yourself hydrated is your number
Yeah.
one tip while training.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you take? Donut. That's what I meant.
And like James said, anything with electrolytes and stuff like
Is
that.
that what you take? Is it, James? Electrolyte drinks.
So I've got the jelly dissolvable tablets.
Yeah.
So I've got them. Then I've
Really?
mixed that with some creatine, and then I've put a bit of pink salt in it.
Why do you put creatine in it?
Yeah.
I was always told to put creatine in my water when I'm
You do
training.
realise that's your pre-work that you are taking pre-workout then?
No, you're not.
Creatine.
Creatine is what you use. Creatine is what you use and take at the end of the day before you go to bed, or after like tea time to help your body recover quicker. Creatine
No,
helps your body
creatine is
recover.
but it builds up your muscles. It opens up your muscles
Yeah, but
airwaves.
it helps you retain water, doesn't it, to make you more defined?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also people mainly use creatine last at night because it helps your body rejuvenate as well. Helps it
Are
heal
you
quicker.
thinking? Are you thinking of casein?
Oh, it might be casein actually.
I was about
Yeah.
to say. I
Might
was
be
about.
true.
I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah, casein. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. I
See,
never took.
this
I never.
way here. This is what keeps me. This is what keeps me hydrated during training. Pure water.
That's the kind of bottle I had during training. I drank one of those through training, and it had I can't remember what it's called in it now. It had electrolytes and other bits and bobs that you need in there. I can't remember. Can't remember for the life of me what it was called. But I always had the
So,
orange. It's the orange.
yeah. See, I saw with someone I follow on Instagram. He puts like bicarbonate soda and stuff like that in his water while he's training.
Why?
I have no idea, but when I looked into it, apparently it's known that for people who are training to do that, but it can have really bad health effects on your gut.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't recommend it.
But everybody has their own little ways, isn't it? It's like
It is true. Everyone has their own ways. Like everyone's been telling me about. Obviously, when I stopped finishing training about 3 weeks ago, and I went to go and see someone, he told me that obviously I was on like protein, like ready to go shakes from Panland, from Tesco's, and I was saying, and he was like, "Well, do you hurt after training?" I was like, "No." He's like, "You only need to take protein if your body is like hurt because you're recovering."
Yeah.
another thing I used to do as well before training. Another thing I used to do was eat a banana and 2 squares of jelly.
I can't eat bananas. The texture in my mouth makes me sick.
We all know that's
Yeah,
not the real reason.
so I'd have banana, then I'd have a peanut butter and jam sandwich.
After I finish training, I have. This is gonna make you laugh. Don't laugh. Don't judge me. I have my reasons. I have a milkshake.
Yeah, that's probably like one of the worst things. Well, if you're slimming down, then yeah, but
No, it's been. So I did some studying, and milkshake is actually it says it's one of the 5 things you could use to continue recovering from it because the milk contains help for the bone structure. And then obviously you've got the part of the carbs, the calories from the chocolate and the milk. And it's cheap. And then obviously I'll have like a massive bowl of Cocoa Pops or 4 slices of chocolate toast.
You sound like a child.
A child that is wrecked, I'll take that. So I asked you two guys, what is your training? And no one asked me what my schedule is. How rude.
Because you're hosting, so we don't have to ask you.
You're like
Yeah,
one of the
hosting.
co-hosts. You're one of the co-hosts. If I don't do these podcasts, you do the podcast. So you could have asked me.
Calvin,
Hey,
you've not given us a
Calvin,
chance to speak, to ask you.
All right,
that as
that's
well.
fair. All right,
Okay, then,
that's fair.
Calvin. What's your personal best on deadlift?
I don't do that. But I did have a video the other day on Facebook about 8-9 years ago. My personal best was 110 on a deadlift. No,
My
wait a
personal
minute, hold
best
on.
is 115.
Wait, is the deadlift what you pick up from the floor, isn't it? And then you
Deadlift is
Yeah,
where you pick up to the floor. You end up in that position with the weight there.
through my personal best for a deadlift, and this when I'm going back about 8 years ago. This is how it fucked up my lower back because I didn't fucking do
That
it
means
right.
your form won't proper.
Yeah, my form
yeah.
definitely weren't proper. But I could shock you what it was.
What?
185.
25.
185 was my strongest ever, and it fucked up my back.
The on about he's not saying the weight, he's only saying 185, so I think that 185 is only pounds.
Yeah.
I fucking wish it was pounds.
Pounds or grams.
I wish it was. I had to go to work the next day though after doing it, lifting up 20k, 25k bags of fucking latex and taking them up to hotels and stuff. I was like, fuck this.
He's carrying a lot of latex around. Should we be worried, James?
Oh, I know I was
No,
falling
no,
down that one, didn't I?
that's normal for him. You should know this
I
by
had to
now.
fall in. I fall into that category straight away, didn't I? All right, what's your personal best then in squat lifting?
In
Uh,
squats?
In the squat lifting. So obviously you've got the bar on your shoulders and you're doing the drop up.
so a squat.
Oh, squats?
Hmm.
My personal best was, I think, about 85, 90 kilos.
Yeah, mine's about the same, about 70, 80.
Really? Wow, I'm surprised at both of you.
Why? He's going to
My
turn around and do us at 45.
No, my personal best was 110. I got a video to prove.
What's your best?
But actually, I can't even say it was the Smith machine either because I actually had it on the deadlift area. So yeah, it was 150, 110.
What about incline leg press?
Didn't do
Yeah.
those. I bailed on those.
I love those.
What's your personal best on the bench?
Probably about 80.
Close grip, wide grip.
Wow, normal.
Um,
Hi there. Now, whilst we're just taking a quick break from Gazza and James in our podcast today, I just want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors. And I'll explain to you in it just after I do the shout out to them exactly how they help us out as well. So a shout out to LH Designs. LH Designs does personalised products for Brotherhood in Arms, whether it's mugs, travel cups, car coasters, key rings. They do little tags on chocolate for us as well. Not make the chocolate, but they do little tags on it. They do football teams as well. And they also donate 20% of every sale commission. So if you buy a mug, they do 20% to Brotherhood in Arms. You can find this out of all the projects that they personalised on tbh21.co.uk, and you can also find them out on Facebook under LH Designs or LH Designs exclusive group. The second sponsor we're going to do a shout out to is DJ Sparky. DJ Sparky has been with us from the very, very start, so he's our first ever sponsor we've had on board Brotherhood in Arms. It offers a massive 10% off every member part of the Brotherhood in Arms. So if you are a member of the Brotherhood in Arms and require a DJ for any type of venue or event, message us and we can give you a code to send to DJ Sparky to get that 10% off. You can find him on Facebook under DJ Sparky, DJ and Entertainer, or you can check out his website www.mydjsparky.com. And like I said, he offers 10% off of Brotherhood in Arms members. A third sponsor shout out today is to John, a mental health coach. He helps us behind the scenes daily, and also he checks in with the admins. Now he's a personalized is personally for the admins, for their mental health, because we found out recently that admins need also some time to have with mental health training as well as mental health coaches themselves. Counselling is what I was going for there. So John helps us out as well. But if there is an individual, whether it's in our group chat or whether it's in general public that need acquire someone that's higher level up than us, like myself, I'm level 2. So if they need someone that's higher level than myself, we direct them and we speak to John personally. We set up a group with me or with any of the admin teams that's helping the individual out and John, and we just literally let John have, and he just literally goes, and it's literally just a straightforward motion. He also offers a training and coaching. So if you are out there and you do want to do your mental health training and you want to get the certificates for it, check out First Aid for Mental Health Training and Coaching on Facebook and get in contact with him. He also has a website. At the moment, I haven't got it on my screen, but he does have a website. And if you go to Brotherhood in Arms on Facebook, you will see when we advertise it, you'll see his website advertised on our show. Yeah. We also want to do a shout out as well to Montpellier Football Club. Without Montpellier Football Club behind the scenes, Montpellier Football Club has helped us out so much last year, whether it was Mark, Sam or Liam, they have helped us out massively behind the scenes. So without them, we really couldn't get on board. Now, there was one event we needed a lot of information for, a lot of help for, and it was a football charity tournament that we are launching again this year. They did so much for us last year to help get it all set up in motion for us, because we played for multiple charities, including youth as well. So the youngsters had also an input for it. So they are a fast growing and most exciting football club I've ever met in Cheltenham, to be honest. They were great. I think they smashed us like 30-3 or something like that last year in that charity tournament. They're very good players in the squad. They've got a very good youth team as well. So if you want to check them out, it's www.montpellierfc.co.uk. If you want to play football for them, or if you want to see what they're about, check them out. Like I said, they're very good. And last and not least, I want to do a shout out to Mr. Richards. Mr. Richards, who owns Richards Computer Services, he offers a 15% sale commission off to anyone that comes to him requiring a PC repair, laptop repair, IT support, and web design. Now, that's all very too technical for me, to be honest. But he will look after all of that, and whatever he charges, he donates 15% sale to the Brotherhood in Arms using a code that. So if you're part of Brotherhood in Arms and a member of Brotherhood in Arms, need instant laptop repair or PC repair, message us and say, I heard about your responsible Richards Computer Services. We'll send you a code and then contact Mr. Richards himself, or we can contact him on your behalf to set it all up. And that's how, and then it just goes on from there. And what I want to say is, before we go back into the podcast, without their support behind the scenes, our sponsors, it's hard for us to continue, like I said. So, prime example, we're going to do a quick sample. If you looked at this and thought, oh, I like a travel cup. A travel cup is £15, £15 that they do. That £15, let's say they donate the 20% sale commission to us. Now, to most people, if they're doing a marathon, well, not that much. To us, it is, and it is massively important because that will give us a chance to go out and buy sugar, tea, coffee. It will give us the platform to go out and hire rooms so we can invite men to come in and talk and offer them free teas and coffees and so on. They also design our not design, sorry. They also print our posters and leaflets out as well. So without that support, we can't expand. We can't get the posters and the message out as well. Again, DJ Sparky, he offers his services as well behind the scenes, giving me information that I need about CICs, about the charity, not-profit charity. So there's quite a lot of things that the sponsors do behind the scenes as well as offer us as well through sales commissions. So a big shout out to them and a massive thank you to them for their help. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. James, what's your personal best at bench?
110,
about 80.
115.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm still
Mine's,
building on my strength on it.
I could rep 95 for about 4 reps, and I tried it one day going to 100 or 105, and I almost dropped the bar on my head. And that was just like the first rep. So I think my personal best is around 95.
Yeah. My mate actually did that. Yeah, I think he had like 110 on there. So he did the press, and when he put it back on the hook, he put one side on the hook, didn't realise the other side wasn't on the hook.
I'll tell you what though, the hardest workout, it's so simple, but the hardest workout I ever did was the Arnie, what's it called? Arnie.
Is it Arnold chest?
No, it was for your shoulders.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've seen that on YouTube.
The Arnie press. Arnie press, where you kind of go like that.
Yeah.
Where you kind of like bring your arm in like that and kind of go like that.
Yeah, it's where you're going like that, isn't it?
Ow!
Yeah.
Really? What, with dumbbells?
Yeah.
I've never actually tried that exercise. What do you do?
Yeah,
Just literally go wide and then go in and up.
Yeah, or for your the one for your shoulders is you start like that, and literally you're going down like that. You're twisting it as you go down.
Yeah.
That actually works.
It's hard. It looks easy, but I tell you, when you're doing it, it's actually fucking hard to get it the form right and the speed right. It's fucking hard.
So you're telling me that actually works?
Yeah.
So
once I started doing it after a month of doing those, I saw the deafening in my shoulders massively.
I'm gonna have to try it out after this because I've never actually done it. I've seen it on YouTube done by Gazza and James, but I've never actually done it.
So my mate gets me doing, it's called Round the World. So you kind of like start here, you go up, you do 10, go here, 10, and then you go all the way up to 10.
I kind of got the similar one to that, but mine's not 10. It's it depends on my training days.
No, it depends if he wakes up in time for the training.
True.
Yeah. But
Well,
I struggle with my shoulder. Every time I go for the press, I get a massive click in my shoulder.
Ouch.
But it's all
Have you not tried any of those, like, what's it called things? The little puppet things in the back of your backs where they put them on it and then they, like, do a bubble?
Oh, I know what you mean. No, I'm not trying anything like that.
What, cupping?
Yeah, that's it.
No, I've got one of those. Those balls with the spike on. Trying to get muscle knots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them mixed to help a little bit.
When I was training, I always used to.
This signal is shocking.
Yeah, when I was training, another important one that I noticed that helped was when I was training, I used to get a sports massage every 2 weeks.
See, I want to try one of them.
Lads, keep going.
They're fucking painful, sports massages.
Yeah. In the gym I did my work experience, they had this room where they did the sports massages.
Yeah.
And you'd see these big blokes going in there, and all you hear is they go in there, be in there 2 minutes, and all you're only going,
Yeah. They are.
honestly,
They're painful. So normally you get a massage, they're going like that on your skin, just like that. But
yeah.
sports massage, they're like going.
They put there like the full body weight on it, don't
Conquering
they?
your muscles.
See,
Yeah.
when I was training, I had some like tissue problems in my legs, and the way they did it was they used their knuckles and they literally pushed the tissue. And I swear to God, it was painful but joyful.
Oh, it's painful at the time, but the next day you feel absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Bear me 2 seconds.
Do you still do much training now, guys, or?
I've not stepped foot in a gym in over 2 years.
Fair dues.
I do want to
I was
get
like
back
that.
into it though.
I was like that when I got with my ex-girlfriend. I didn't go to the gym for 6 years. Then I got back into it, and I've never looked back.
Yeah, I do want to get back into it at some point.
As
I
I'm
can't
getting used
use
to my
work.
routine at the minute. Since I met
Yeah.
Kirsty, I've gone on and off from the gym and stuff, but it's, I do a lot of walking in my job anyway.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm
So
back. I can edit that bit out, so it's not a problem. So whatever you guys talked about, don't include it.
Well, we just talked about something really important, mate.
What was that?
We talk about form and techniques.
All right, let's start off from that then. What's your form and technique?
Well, we've already had the conversation.
Well, my form and technique. So my form technique is don't fuck up your back.
I was going to say it's incorrect because you fucked yourself over.
I train, right? So I train Monday to Friday. That's my aim and goal, right? Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, I train on the. I've gone up a weight now to 7.5 on the dumbbells, and I'll do 100 reps, and that's it. With all my exercise, and it takes me around 2.5 hours for all the training I do: tricep, bicep, shoulders, wrist, the lot.
I've just thought of something.
Oh god. Wednesday, just before you edit, Wednesday though, I do heavy. I do 3 sets of 20s, and then the fourth one is rep to fail.
Yeah. I've just thought, James,
Yeah.
how does Calvin even do deadlifts? He's not
Well,
tall enough to get it off the floor.
Well,
I know.
This is why I don't do deadlifts. Yeah, this is why I don't do deadlifts.
I say, because when he's standing up straight, the barbell's still on the floor.
What's this, like Stuart Little?
Yeah.
So what's your forms then, guys? Come on, what's your forms?
See,
Flow.
I do a lot of time with attention, so I'll do like quite slow control movements.
Man with slow movements. Well,
When
slow
I'm
and controlled.
doing, when I'm on Wednesdays, when I'm doing heavy, it is slow. Because I want to not only feel it, but I also want to concentrate when it's the heavy. Don't fuck up yourself in the process.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, if you're going slow on heavy, then you're going to more likely injure yourself rather than going slow when you're building up.
Yeah, but it's more of the simple backs. You know, when you're standing doing the curl bar lift and stuff like that. It's more of the doing that to get the rep to correct as well as not fuck up the low back.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're, say for example, when I used to go, because the highest barbell I got to when I did bicep curls was 25 kilos.
Right.
And that's sitting with no assistance from my body. It was literally pure arms bringing it up.
I
And
do that with.
I used to count as I'm going up. I was going that slow and feeling it that much. Even with like 10 kilos, I was counting to about 6, 7 on the way up, then counting down to 10 on the way down again.
Yeah. I do a lot of, especially on the last like 2 or 3 reps, I always hold it when you get to the final. So like doing your row, whatever, when you get to the back, hold it for like
Yeah.
a couple of seconds, and
Yeah.
then slowly come forward.
Yeah.
See, I always do that with the heavy stuff. I don't do that with the light. I just rep it out with the light. But with the heavy, I do that.
Best bet is to swap it around, mate.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
if
I'm not good.
you're
I'm doing
going
good. I've got great
heavy,
muscles.
you're going really heavy and you're holding that, just say you're going for a new PB and you've decided to go for rows and you've gone like that with just say 150 kilos, you're more likely to go and injure yourself rather than just saying getting 45 kilos, doing a row, hold, slowly release, swing it back up and slowly release. It's better to go slow and control with lightweight and then build it
Yeah,
up.
you're very true. Yeah, you're very correct. That it's better. It's me. I'm just probably just experimenting. But yeah, you're right.
What I will say is,
Because
like, don't constantly do the same thing either. It's good to mix up the exercises because your body gets used to it.
That's why I used so 3 weeks ago I started off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on the 5k weights with high reps, and then the Friday was heavy, and then
Yeah.
this week and last week I changed it to Wednesdays heavy weights. So then it shocks the body. By Thursday, Friday I can't even barely lift up with 7.5s.
another good one is if you get restricted with what workouts to do, I've noticed sometimes changing the position of how you do the workout helps as well. It's like one of the workouts I did, which a lot of people, I can guarantee you two don't do these. I'll be shocked if you do. Is your cables on the frame.
Yeah.
You got your frame, you've got like cables there.
Yeah.
Going like
I do that.
so the cables come across in the necks.
I seen
Yeah.
a
Cable
YouTuber
crossovers.
Jesse James does that.
Yeah.
Cable crossovers. I do them.
Yeah. They massively tie you back. And the thing is, if you're struggling with workouts and stuff like that, because obviously your back's always used to doing that and having
Yeah.
full movement, change it like you do with the barbells. Lower them down, sit on the chair, put your back proper into the chair, and then do it.
Mm.
Sometimes the
See, I do.
workout doesn't help and mix it up. It's just the positioning helps mix it up. So you're restricting.
It also
multiple
shocks
movements.
the body as well if you're mixing it up as well, because the body
Yeah,
is going through a bit of a shock, so it's going good to shock the muscles.
yeah. Obviously, if like I say, if you are struggling to find, you always do that with your back, and you're finding it hard to find another workout to do there in a bit of your back. I can't remember what the muscles called now. So if you're struggling to find something different with that, just go from standing to sitting down.
Yeah.
And doing it that way because you're still doing the same workout, but you're restricting body parts that are involved like that. You could easily swing to get it out like that, back and forth to get it out. Well, if you're sat down, you can't swing. You literally hit
Yeah.
to the back of the chair.
Very true. Very true. So,
Take note, Calvin. You can't be doing your back in again.
hey, what?
So take notes because we can't have you doing your back in again.
I know I'm on my granddad's page at the moment as it is.
Not far
So
off. What is he? 55 this year?
I feel like it's 60. So so we got 10 more minutes, lads. So that was a good subject. We'll have to do another one of that. James, next time, get into good signal range. We'll have to do another fitness video again. But
what we're doing. Next week I could do Friday because Esme will be in half term, so I'll be at home.
yeah, well, works for us. So we do the podcast for around 12ish.
Yeah, I'll be at home.
What was I going to say? So, have you seen the football lately?
Not really.
Obviously, Gaza sent me a clip earlier about Man United, Eric Ten Hag. Oh, he's the new Jose Mourinho in my eyes. Wow.
We had to pay him 14.5 million for him to.
Yeah.
And that's not
Bugger
just
off.
Eric Ten Hag either, that's his staff. Like, Jesus. He is the new Ten Hag. He is the new Jose Mourinho.
But it's all right. Come start next season, we should be in the process of having new owners.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's going to happen?
I'm hoping so.
As United fans, how do you feel about Rashford's performance at Villa? He seems to be playing all right.
Well, I won't say he's doing all right, but he's actually doing some tackles this time.
I was going to say he seems to be playing better than he did for United.
I saw a clip of him in the Villa shirt. Somebody was running down the wing, and Rashford coming in and tackle. In the second part of the clip in the United shirt, he's literally players running like this, and about that distance, Rashford's just following, like jogging, following him, and then he just decides to like ping it like there, and Rashford just like instead of like running after it, Rashford just goes.
Yeah. Do you feel like he's trying to prove a point though?
He is, but he's failing.
But do you know, you compare Rashford though and Anthony, who's doing the biggest, like, proving a point now?
Anthony's doing the biggest. What is it? What was it that said? In 4 games, he's got 3 goals and 6 assists.
3 games.
In 3 games, he's got 3 goals and 6 assists in 3 games.
And he's won 2, I think, man of the matches.
Yeah, 2 man of the matches.
It makes that Jeff even better now, isn't it? That one where he's like looking so serious. It makes it look like even more funny now.
But the thing is, obviously everybody's going to talk about it because it's United current form. But the thing is, how many players have done it in the past?
Mm.
Look at prime example, Michael Owen. You know, played fantastic for Liverpool, goes to United, plays amazing, and actually wins a Premier League title.
You had to throw that insult in, didn't you? But then again, you could also say the same about Torres. Played amazing at Liverpool, goes to Chelsea, fucks it all up.
Yeah. Then has to go back to Spain to actually rejuvenate his career again.
Yeah.
And failed.
But they all do it. They've all done it though. It's like, look
Having said that though, there is one player I will say that it's so underrated, but has always been still good form at the peak, and that's Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
Like Southampton, Tottenham, and then went to Real Madrid and still improved. Yeah, right, he picked up injuries, but so does everyone else.
Yeah.
So I've just gone on that news thing about Man United. Did you know how much percentage it dropped?
What?
12% percentage.
Did it?
Works out at revenue 3 times. So on the 31st of December 2024, the revenue was of 198.7 million. It's now down to 225.8.
That's a drop.
That is drop. That was a decrease of 42%, and that was through the broadcast. Yeah, no, there's me wondering why United's not on TV right there.
and you're now wondering why UEFA and FIFA have turned around and gone, right, you're not reaching your goals, Glaziers. You've got 6 months to improve this, or we're putting your club up for sale whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised in all fairness. That's a shock.
You've got to think, in the whole entire world, UEFA, we all know UEFA and FIFA are only going to favourite these teams because they make the most money. That's United, Bayern, Liverpool, Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, the Milan clubs. It's because they're money makers. People know they're going to stream in for them. They have sell-out stadiums week in, week out. So
did you know, by the way, AC Milan isn't in FC25 now?
Yeah.
I did not know that until I played one of the teams and I realised one of the players was in the squads in AC Milan.
Yeah, Napoli's in it, but they're not under Napoli.
Yeah, there are.
No, which one is it?
There's AC Milan and there's another team, isn't there?
Oh, what team is it? There's a team. Oh no, it's Inter Milan. Inter Milan's in it, but it's not under Inter Milan.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I was about to say I played Napoli recently, and it just changed the logo of it or something. But that's what they actually had done.
Yeah.
Did the thing.
The thing that I'm annoyed about, and I'm really annoyed about, is they've cancelled Football Manager for this year.
Really?
Yeah, it's not from that now.
How are they going to start scouting out new managers then?
Did you know? Did you actually watch a documentary about that?
There's been a hell of a rise in football managers from Football Manager.
Yeah, it's because that documentary come out about that football coach. He religiously played Football Manager, and he was like playing it, and he saw names pop up like little wonder kids. So when he saw him, he actually went to see him live to see how they performed in real life, and apparently, he signed quite a lot of them for his club, and they've become like names.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was in. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it in the link later. But yeah,
You've seen that coach last year who was playing Football Manager and was appointed is it Rennes or Rennes coach? He had like a 12 match unbeaten, and all he had was a Football Manager, but they were fined €5,000 every game because he never had his qualifications or anything.
Good hell.
Yeah, but he was notorious because he drew against PSG. At that time, they had Mbappe, and he managed to pick out a draw.
But they're all like it, like at the minute, aren't they? It's like Ruben. It's like Ruben. He did, what was it, 2 seasons at Sporting Lisbon without his badges while doing it, and it was the manager taking orders from him of how they should be playing the tactics, the whole lot.
Yeah.
And then once he become manager, they carried on being absolutely amazing.
See, I'm pretty sure that's how Jose Mourinho started, though, at Barca.
Probably the majority of them do, though, don't they? It's like Deco did. Iniesta did.
Steven Gerrard tried it at Liverpool and it failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ripley did it at United and Everton.
True. Yeah.
But I think, in all honesty, I think Gerrard has got it right though. He tried it in Italy or Spain? Was it?
Italy? No, neither. It was Saudi.
Oh, Saudi. I can't remember. It's taking going to a club like that. And it's taking him go to the Scottish League and win there and get experience there.
No, mate, you got it wrong ways. Steven Gerrard started off at Rangers, won the trophy. No, he won the trophy. Then he was appointed at Aston Villa, sacked at Aston Villa, then went to Saudi.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he finished off at Rangers. I thought that's where he still was.
No, he started his career at Rangers because he was appointed there, and then he won them the Premier League and stopped the Celtic run.
But you always notice, though, the shit players make great managers, but the great players make shit managers.
Yeah, Rooney.
Yeah.
Rooney, Gerrard, who else has there been? Lampard. 3 right there.
Then you look at... Yeah, but hold on, you can't say that, because you look at Alonso. Not Alonso, sorry. Is it Alonso? Who's the one that
Alonso.
Yeah, look at him, though.
Yeah, Xabi Alonso.
Last season, could have had the triple. Obviously, won the double, but could have had the triple last season. In his first season as a coach.
Yeah, but look at the players look at the managers that he was under, though.
Yeah.
Look at the managers he had training him.
Having
him under his wing. I'm not being funny, but...
right.
Then you go Pep Guardiola. Not exactly a great player. Ferguson, not really a great player. Mourinho, not really a great player.
No.
But those 3 alone, fantastic player. Even Klopp was a shit player, but yet he's one of the best managers.
Carlo Ancelotti was shit as well.
Yeah? What is that,
I was going to say Klopp. He wasn't the best player, but he was a decent manager.
Yeah.
You look at others though. You got Ronald Koeman, shit player. Fucking Angelo Carlotti or whatever his name is, shit player.
Yeah.
But
And then you
anyway,
got Ten Hag, shit player, shit coach.
Well, yeah, true.
still won trophies,
Yeah, true. One more than
and that's in
Spurs.
2 different leagues. So, just before we end off the podcast today, I'm just going to do 2 things. One, I want to say thank you guys for joining my podcast today. Until tomorrow, or maybe the next day, we'll have another one. The second thing I want to say is, who do you reckon wins tonight, Real Madrid or City? Who's going out the Champions League?
Real Madrid will win it
Real
all day.
Madrid, Real Madrid are winning.
You reckon?
I'll tell you what, though. Talking about that, I do love the meme that's going around about Aguero.
I've seen it.
No.
You're not heard about it. That apparently Aguero's come out and said if Real Madrid beat Man City and knock them out, he's cutting off his
Oh,
testicles.
yeah, I did see that, yeah.
I saw a joke the other day saying, "Why should you never trust a Man City player to walk your dog? Because they can't hold the lead."
That's the same with United.
It's the same the one with Arsenal.
So,
Why do you never give Arsenal anything?
Go on.
Because they always bottle it.
Yeah.
right, lads, and we're end the podcast. Thanks for coming on, though, lads. Have a good day. Thank you for jumping in on the Brotherhood and Alliance podcast. And we'll do another one soon.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries, mate.
if I'm off work.